check. It's your boy DJ here, and you now tuned into that Chit Chat Live, where all we do is small talk. I got my girl Chelse and Leah B, and they're about to get into that real grown folks talk. So kids, do me a favor. Do your homework, brush your teeth, and go to bed. We ain't finna play with you right now. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, welcome to the Chit Chat. I'm your girl, Chelsea.
And I'm Leah B.
There's something about the intro that just does something for me.
What does it do for you?
I don't know. It's like no matter what's going on, once it drops, it's like, okay, we're here. We're here.
I have a microphone drop. So what is it? Is it because this is like your zen? This is kind of like therapy for me, too. I swear it is, because sometimes we talk about things that, just help.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like people sometimes don't see all the things we have to do leading up to 7:30. And so it's like, okay, well, no matter what happens, we're here now, and we just want to have fun.
It is what it is.
But anyway, this week's episode of the Chit Chat Live is sponsored by The One Beauty Lounge, the one stop for all of your beauty needs, offering nails, pedicures, brow, lash, sugar waxing services. Follow The One Beauty Lounge on Instagram for an instant promo code. And if you would like your business, product, or service featured on the Chit Chat Live, email us at thechitchatlive@yahoo.com. Hey, Miss Jackie.
Miss Jackie's in the building.
Miss
Jackie's always in the building.
Miss Jackie in the house.
What's going on, girl? How was your week?
We got a few announcements, though.
Sorry. For sure, we're always going to be on the YouTube reading your comments and responding. So make sure you hit us up and let us know what you think about each and every topic we discuss. And also follow us on Twitter at The Chit Chat Live. And, send us a little change on the Cash App, $ The Chit Chat Live, if you're feeling friendly or...
Even if you're not.
Even if you're not. Just,
not feeling friendly.
Donate to the cause. Too good,
huh?
They don't love us on
They
the
don't
Cash App.
love us on the Cash App. Want to play with us on all the apps except for the Cash App.
Except for the Cash App.
That's crazy, bro. One day, Cash App gonna be booming.
We did get one.
Yes, Miss Jackie, we never gonna forget you.
No, we got two.
We did? Oh, yeah, but one was refunded. They refunded it. Yeah, we're not gonna forget those first two. You know how when restaurants, they get their first,
they put it
bill,
up.
They put it up. I feel like we're going to put our first Cash App. Yeah. Whenever we get, big and famous and all of that stuff. What? I want to hear about your week, sis, because you seem a little down and out, and I need to know. Yes.
I know.
What's going on?
Give me a shot.
What? Are we... Is that where we are right now?
Give me a shot. I said I wasn't drinking, but damn it, give me a shot.
What's going on? I know you miss me at work.
Let me tell you how. Yeah, I do miss you. I'm not gonna lie. I really do miss you at work. But I said, Johnny's cool. I used to work with him before, so it's not like I have some annoying stranger next to me. You know what I'm saying? So he's super cool. But no, it's like no matter how hard you try to, girl. I've been working on my credit for a whole year to the point where I wasn't spending nothing. I wasn't hanging out. Finally say, I'm going to get me a credit card. Girl, these people took 115 points off my credit.
But it's going to go back up.
When?
Girl, credit is a whole game. It's like playing charades.
Why give me the card if you're going to take 115 points? Because them little points. Girl, I was so mad.
That is a lot of points, though. Yeah, that is a lot. But I don't know. I don't really know much about credit repair, but you should ask somebody.
I did my own, so I didn't go through nobody. I repaired my credit all by myself.
Oh, okay.
You got to pay them people.
Yeah.
Certain accounts you can wait to fall off, but majority, you got to pay them.
Right.
Give them their bread. They'll work with you. They'll bring it down. I ain't paying nobody to do that. I could do that myself.
No, you just because it went down, like I said, give it like maybe 2 more months, and then it's gonna go back up.
I don't know why I opened it right in the car on my way.
But the thing is though, if you don't have credit, your credit kind of just plateaus and it stays low, and then when you do, those inquiries at first can hurt you. But I wouldn't feel bad about that as long as you paying your bill. And you know what they say,
30%.
No, you need to keep 3%. Keep 3% on the car every month. And now this is just from, I'm not no credit repair person.
No, they told me only use 30%.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But then when you pay, you don't want to pay on your due date. You want to pay like right before the billing cycle closes.
Well, I already paid it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it like the first of last month, so I paid it. I paid
So
it yesterday.
that I know for sure helps your credit. If you don't, whenever they're about to close the billing cycle, so say your billing cycle ends, and that's not your due date. Your billing cycle is different. So whenever your billing cycle is about to come, for example, mine is on the 8th of every month for one of my cards. A couple days before, I pay it down so that it's only 3% of what I have on the card. So normally that could be like, for example, $10. So that it shows that you're using it and you're not getting any interest paid on it. But then there's like, okay, she bought something on it. So then by the time your due date comes, you pay that remaining $10 balance.
I used it and I paid that shit off.
That you missing it.
I didn't pay all of it. I left. It was $275 I used. I paid $220.
And then you went before your due date, you pay the rest.
I mean, it's a small card. I just got a small card
because I didn't
do that,
your credit score gonna jump back up like Jordan.
Girl.
Like it's gonna be good. Don't stress about it.
That thing had me hot. I was driving here like, what the fuck? I was cursing the whole way here. But anyway.
Do not stress
the pleasures
about
of being an adult. But how was your week? Oh, well, I didn't do anything. Oh, I went to go get lobsters Sunday.
From where?
A little bit past Aventura. What do they call that area? It's a pier right there. I guess you would say it's on your way to where... Straight down US 1. What is this called? Why am I drawing a blank?
I don't know. But I do want to say your eyebrows and your hair is fleeky, girl.
You like my color?
You're fleeking it
I got a little
up.
color going on.
You look cute,
Thank
honey.
you. I try to do some red, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to go get some lobsters, and then they have this guy out there that he pulls them straight out of the water, guts
With
them
his
clean.
hand?
Well, he dives. He goes down in the water. You know, they live under the rocks and stuff like
Girl,
that.
where this place at? I need to go.
What is the name of it? It's like right. Is it right before Bal Harbor? I think it's right before Bal Harbor.
I know the lobster's not cheap.
It's where all the boats go on Sundays, because it was like crazy out there. But anyway, he has his little grill. He grills it for you and everything.
It's a fancy place?
No, it's a man. He has his boat. Hallover Beach. That's what it's called.
Oh, yes,
Hallover. So it's not the beach. It's like the pier side. And he has his boat. He goes, I don't know where he goes and gets the lobster, but he has them in a cooler alive. He guts them, cleans them, throws them on the grill. Best.
So
best
how I'm
thing
going to find
ever.
this man?
I don't know. Go to Hallover Beach.
That's a big area. Who you went there
Myself.
with? The lies we tell.
I swear I went by myself.
How you found it?
I've been knowing about him. Remember, I used to work in Aventura. So he used to come to the old shop and sell us lobsters.
You know how to tell me how to get there then.
Yeah. I mean, I could take you there.
Okay.
Yeah, because me, like, directing you, it ain't no streets. I'll be like, turn right at the thing and then make a left at the thing, because I don't know. I just be driving there. But, yeah, that was it. I didn't do much. How was your
Well,
week?
that sounds nice.
Yeah.
My weekend was amazing. It was everything that I needed. My younger sister got married. She had
Congratulations.
Yes, congrats. She had a Beauty and the Beast themed wedding. I was so proud of her because she like pulled everything together so nicely.
It was pretty.
It was so pretty. It was really pretty. And her friends were just great too. The other bridesmaids that were in the wedding, they were just like had really good energy, especially for like, you know, girls or women in their early 20s. I'm like, wow, like, you know, she has a really good group of friends.
Yeah, that's good.
And then her husband gave the best speech like ever. So I think I've only been to maybe 2 weddings in my life. And so I'm going to 2 in the next 2 months. So this will be interesting.
Are you getting the bride fever?
I don't think that's an option. But my brother, my brother was like, make sure you stand. Like, he pretty much handed my sister's bouquet to me and was like made, and then everybody's like, oh, so you're next. And I'm like, well, I remember we talked about this earlier.
I'm not touching it.
And I don't get to decide on that. So
okay,
we're gonna,
we're just gonna move along from that. And otherwise,
but I did, because her wedding was in Atlanta, so I did get to eat at a couple of places that I was so surprised that I even got into. So I ate at OLG, and the food was good.
I heard the food is good. The food is never the issue with them.
The food was good. Yeah, no complaints about it at all. Didn't really have a wait. I don't know how I got lucky, but
and
yeah.
You went on a weekend too.
Yeah. What day did I go? I think the wedding was on Saturday, so I think I went on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. So I don't know if because everybody was like having Easter dinner with their family that it wasn't so busy.
Yeah.
But it was still busy, but not like to the point where we couldn't get in.
George is very family oriented. Yeah, so that's probably why. And
then I ate at breakfast at Barney's.
I like breakfast at Barney's.
And that was good. Yeah. That was also very good. So yeah, I as long as I got to eat and I got to spend some family time, I think it was a pretty successful trip.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time. We have some comments. Miss Jackie said the card is young, but in 6 months' time it will build, but you need to buy something small and pay it off before the bill is due. That's exactly what I did, Miss Jackie. And then Zach says you spend $450, then pay the $450 that day, and you'll be good, and credit will go up. Never use debit. Well, I don't use debit on my credit card.
No, he means never use your debit card, period.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. You told me that, too, before.
Yeah, especially if you have reward points.
Zach said, I make like, all right, 6,373,828 payments a month. And never let a balance get reported. But I got you. Appreciate the advice.
What was I gonna say? Oh, anything make you upset this week?
Well, we just talked about it. I just realized. I said my 38 hot before 38 hot.
Was your credit? Well, at least that's something that you can. That's not really something to be upset about.
Girl, I had to build my credit back.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
It's things I'm trying to accomplish here, and then credit is mandatory.
It's
you hear
gonna
me?
be fine.
Yeah.
Something that made me hot was the bait and switch hotels.
What
so
is that? I saw you.
My dad and my stepmom, I told them to let me handle it for them, but they didn't listen. So they went and purchased a hotel room from the Ramada Inn.
That's a definite
no. Right. I was like, okay, that's a no. But then they showed me the pictures of what they thought they were getting. And then they showed me how it looked when they got there.
I don't do nothing Ramada.
Me either. I wouldn't have did the Ramada. But when I tell you the picture, like when they got there, it would look like a crack house.
Were y'all in Atlanta?
I was not there.
No, I'm saying, were they in Atlanta?
Yeah, they were in Atlanta.
So they probably, I bet.
Close to the airport. And
sounds like Cleveland Avenue.
I'm like, listen, they literally had in the pictures, like, that they booked, it was like a decent pool, whatever. There was literally trash and green water in the pool, like when they got there, and that was their view.
So y'all were right in the city of Atlanta?
They were.
No, I'm saying for the functions. Like, is that why they were in that area?
No, her wedding, I forget what city. I think it was in College Park. It was in College Park.
So that's Atlanta. That's right by the airport.
So they wanted to be close to where the wedding was going to be.
I used to work over there.
So I'm so happy that I decided not to do that. So anyway, my dad I had to end up booking them a room where I was staying, which was still far out. And then that also happened to my sister's, another relative of my sister's, that they booked a hotel close to the airport and ended up having to switch because it was like a wreck house.
No. One thing about Atlanta, there are some nice hotels by the airport, but I think it's like Marriott or, you know what I'm saying? But no, you got to get away. You got to go to like Camp Creek or maybe, I don't know, but that whole Old National area, Riverdale.
Yeah. So I'm just like, y'all stop lying to these people on the internet, okay?
Well, how did they get away with that?
I don't know,
Like,
but they said a lot of people were checking out. There was a lot of things that they said that was wrong with the room, but it was the pool that took me out. But I'm like, first of all, who told y'all to stay at the Ramada Inn?
That's why I don't like hotels.
Who told y'all?
Oh, I do have one thing to say.
What?
I have decided that for my birthday, I am going to London.
Very nice.
Yes,
I love that.
So I'm telling everybody where I'm going. You're welcome to come. If not, then the tickets are cheap. One way is like $380. Another way coming back is like $3-4.
How long do you plan to stay?
I think I'm gonna do like 7 or 8 days.
That's good.
My cousin's husband's from London, so he's gonna
show you around.
No, he's gonna just like help me out with people or whatever. But
well, I love it. Well, one thing you haven't decided on is whether or not you're gonna download Tinder. You promised us, right, Luke? She promised us.
I heard it.
Yeah,
okay,
and then
so
now
we're
here.
Okay, so here's the thing. So I just I see a lot of women talk about their experiences on. I just don't have luck on those kind of sites.
Let me just tell you that my sister,
really entertaining for us.
My sister and her husband, they met on Tinder. Just so you know.
All right. I'm gonna do. Listen,
it's a win-win. Either you find love or you get great entertainment.
Or you get good dick. Something.
No. Win-win-win.
No. Right.
On Tinder.
You never know. Just download it. You said this was your segment.
All right, I'm going to download it tonight.
This was your segment.
My word. I'm going to download it tonight.
All right,
okay?
we're moving on. One person, somebody who doesn't need to download Tinder is ASAP Rocky. Because Rihanna and ASAP Rocky were spotted in Barbados over the weekend, despite rumors that ASAP cheated on her while she was pregnant. Social media users have speculated that ASAP cheated with Megan Thee Stallion after Rihanna unfollowed her and removed all her photos from the Fenty page. But the allegations didn't end there. Here is a quick clip to sum it all up.
Hey, what's up? I'm A-Dub from DX Daily Podcast, and you gotta check this out. So cheating and breakup rumors between Rihanna and ASAP Rocky nearly broke the internet in half on Thursday, April 14th, but it turns out it was much ado about nothing. According to TMZ, both claims are false. A source close to the couple called the report not true, writing, 100% false on both counts, 1,000,000% not true, they're fine. Page 6 echoed TMZ sentiments, they're fine, a source told the publication, it's not true. Fashion blogger Luis Pisano set social media ablaze when he tweeted about Riri Rocky's split after claiming that the ASAP Mob frontman cheated on Rihanna with shoe designer Amina Muaddi, who has a history with Rocky and has worked alongside Riri's Fenty brand. Pisano alleged Rihanna and ASAP Rocky have split. Rihanna broke up with him after she caught him cheating with shoe designer Amina. ASAP and Amina is not new though, as she was seeing him years ago and also collaborated with him on a collection of shoes. Amina also shut down the vile allegations when she addressed the reports in an Instagram story posted on Friday, April 15th. While the internet had their fun running with rumors for less than 24 hours, all looks to be okay on the Rihanna and ASAP Rocky front. The couple was spotted dining in West Hollywood at Craig's last week and was holding hands on the way out. Rihanna and Rocky are expecting their first kid together later this year. Her due date isn't exactly known, but it's fast approaching and rumored to be around May. So what are your thoughts about this? Did you believe the rumors for maybe just a couple seconds? Or did you know it was false? Are you glad to see that it was just rumors? But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date on all of our new videos.
Stop it. So, had you heard about this?
Yeah, but I thought it was capped the whole time. And the guy ended up apologizing. He lied. He admitted he lied.
So you believe it?
No.
That it's a lie?
It's a lie.
It's giving...
Well, I mean, he used to date the girl before.
What girl? The shoe designer?
Yeah, he used to date her a few years back.
Yeah, so I think even if he did cheat, Rihanna is the type of person that's going to be like, listen, I'm pregnant and you definitely not going to be out here embarrassing me. So what we going to do is take my $1 billion and simmer this shit down.
I mean, it's highly possible. I mean, that's not like a bad idea.
I think we all have to wait and see, because if Rihanna gives birth, I say Rihanna's going to give birth. We're going to wait maybe 2-3 months. And if they split after that, he cheated.
What if it is true and they made him make that statement?
Yeah, I think that he made it. I think that he was forced to make that statement.
What if in 6 months it comes out to be that it was true?
Because who's going to really go after Rihanna and lie like that? Like, just blatantly lie. and then have to come out and make a
His
statement.
apology did sound a little bullshit. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it did. He was like how he follows people and his mind got corrupted and he wasn't paying attention to his business and he just started being messy. It did sound like a whole lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that sounds like Rihanna sent him a cease and desist letter.
A cease and die letter, probably.
Right, with her $1 billion.
Yeah.
Because if Rihanna sent me a letter, I'm gonna be scared. Okay, scared with a K.
$1 billion. I'm gonna be a lot more than scared. A lot more than scared.
So I don't know. It's giving Rihanna is just not wanting to be embarrassed during her pregnancy.
I just really don't care. They got so much money. Like, we'll never know. You know what I'm saying? And when we will know, it's going to be like 6 months from now and it's just going to drop.
Right. No, I don't even think it's gonna drop. I just think they're gonna say that they don't want to be together, and she's gonna have another boyfriend. Yeah, they're gonna be good co-parents, and then we're gonna forget all of the stuff, all of the rumors about him cheating.
Yes, for sure.
Grandy 914 said people do that all the time, especially the blogs. Look at Cardi B as the prime example regarding her case. I thought it was cap. Yeah. So,
Miss Jackie said I have to go to the palace and I'm going to vlog my whole trip.
oh yeah.
No, I definitely am.
That
I'm going to
would
get
be
me
dope.
a good camera and I'm going to vlog my whole trip.
Mm.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to tread very lightly on this story.
You the one who really brought this to my attention. Let me just go on the record.
Okay, so there's an Easter photo that has a lot of people wanting answers right now. And here is the photo. Well,
That's not it.
it's coming. It's coming.
It's all about the build-up.
Yeah. It's all about the build up. Look, and I definitely want your opinion on this. Like, what?
You gotta explain it because people may not even.
I just don't know what to say. Okay. So anyway, social media reacted to this photo of Dwayne Wade's 14-year-old transgender daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kissing her boyfriend. Although the post from the tweens was innocent, it didn't come without ridicule. One social media user said Wade never shows this much. He doesn't. About his other kids. Wade is living through his son. Oh, he trying to call him down low? Okay. While others complimented the cute couple. Yeah, that was like definitely a jab for sure.
So what people and you didn't even realize it when you first saw the photo.
Thought it was a boy.
Is that well, it is a boy because it's a transgender boy.
See, this is why I don't. Okay.
And he got a name, but I don't think I put it in here.
Looking at the picture gives me anxiety. I'm not even gonna lie.
So Dwayne Wade's daughter, right, is a transgender.
So
daughter.
really,
it's a straight couple.
that's what I was about to say. Really, they're a
heterosexual couple,
but
they feel they're transgender kids,
right.
And so a lot of people were saying, despite of sexuality, despite of who they're kissing, they wouldn't want to post. They wouldn't allow their kid at 14 to post themselves kissing.
That's my
their
issue.
mate.
That's my only issue with it. It's the age.
Really?
I would not 14.
But okay, at 14,
suplex my son.
but at 14, social media really wasn't around. Like it really wasn't that big of a deal.
Don't get it twisted. I was kissing at 14.
Right.
But I wasn't doing it in front of my parents.
So does that mean that you're a bad child because you're saying
no,
hey,
I just think I don't know. I guess I grew up in a different time. Like we weren't as free as these children are now. So I can't,
Yeah, I think if your parents know that you're kissing, because even there's parents who be like, hey, I'd rather my kids do drugs in my house, or I'd rather my
So
kids...
you going to tell me that little penis... Let me stop. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Damn. Okay, how can I say this? So there was no arousals happening? Does that sound better?
During that... Because they was having a makeout session. But listen, arousal or not, you're going to have arousals rather it's in front of your parents or not, right?
I mean, I guess it's better for them to do it in front of them, right?
That's what some parents say. So I don't really see why everybody was going so hard. I mean, we do have to realize that this is a new day and age. So a lot of us who are like, oh, I ain't never do that in front of my parents, 'cause my parents would have taken my head off. We grew up, maybe some of us grew up during MySpace era. Okay. Well, we ain't even have cameras on our phones at that point. So even if we was kissing and hunching somebody, we didn't have a phone to take with us to record it.
I don't even think I would kiss my man in front of my grandmother now, okay? Now, okay? So, like, when I'm around, I don't curse in front of my grandmother. Like, I don't smoke in front of my grandmother. I don't do nothing in front of my grandmother. So maybe that's how I was raised. I don't know, but anybody else can get it. But my grandmother, oh, no.
Right. No, I definitely understand that part of it, but I think today's children are totally different.
Luke, what you think?
No, thank you.
Luke said, I'm not.
No, thank
touching.
you.
Why, Luke?
Brown Sugar 2022 said he isn't setting a great example for the youth. I don't know if he cares. Well, if she cares.
I can't say I agree with that totally. It's just awkward. Maybe that's just what it is. It's just very awkward because technically it's a boy and a girl.
Here's the thing.
Right?
I have a teenage brother who literally, my little brother is fine, okay? And I have to beat bitches. Bitches have to be beat, okay? Even older bitches.
Oh, yeah, my son, yeah.
And so I rather him, and I'm not even his parent, I rather him be able to come to me and say, this the situation and this what's going on, than him trying to hide everything from me, because it's advice.
It's not about hiding, okay? But so your brother going to be at Easter family dinner kissing his girlfriend in front of your family like that at 14?
He can't even do that at 17.
That's my
17.
point. It has nothing to do with they doing nothing wrong. It has nothing to do with the
But
sexuality.
maybe they was in the corner. You
They
don't
wasn't
know.
in no corner. They was...
Maybe it was no parents around.
Girl.
You don't know. Maybe it was no parents around.
Listen, Zach, I'm not even repeating that comment out loud.
Kaden J
The first
said.
one or the second one?
Both.
You could get away with the first one.
Kaden J said, it's the respect factor. Kids are exposed to too much, and we didn't need to see children kissing. It's the respect level.
That's all I'm saying. At a family function at Easter, your little brother was not slobbing down his girlfriend.
No, that's definitely not happening.
Arms wrapped around. I mean, it wasn't even like a...
Because I'm going to take the Easter egg and throw it straight at his eyeball.
It was like that.
You think they was using tongue, girl? They was making out.
Girl.
I think it was a peg. Put it back up, Blue. Let me see.
I
feel like it was a peg.
I think, look, that ain't no damn peg.
You think they was making out?
They are invested in that kid.
These is rich people problems.
No, it ain't.
The other peg.
Huh?
You think so?
I mean, I'm not saying there's like.
I mean, look, the arms are. Come on, they are
I'm not
fully.
saying
At least they had they hands on each other's butt.
And Zach said, "Fact, Zach, who took the picture?"
So we don't know, and
Maybe
that's
a
another
photographer,
thing.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
a photographer, maybe another one of their friends.
But
you
that's
never know.
the same
I
spot.
would say smooch is between peck and making out.
Yeah,
There's a
this is
smooch.
making. I don't
No,
know.
it's a smooch.
This
It's not
is
making out.
But smooches, you be wrapped all around each
Listen,
other.
I don't even remember the last time I kissed my man like that.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm about to say, anytime my arms is around somebody like that, we going hard. Okay? You got your arms around my waist.
You know what? That's the type of kissing you do before you have sex. You know what? That's that in-depth kissing.
Zach said, I'm talking to myself, LOL, because I said I wasn't going to repeat his comment at the beginning.
Brown Sugar 2022 said, Gabrielle Union took the picture. All right. We got, you want to do the man versus woman, or you want to bring up the
you.
guest?
I mean, because we always end a little bit early, so we can do that after if you want.
All right. So we do have a guest tonight, ladies and gents. So first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby in the baby carriage, right? Well, some women are saying it's time to change the standard. Children and marriage aren't the root of a woman's happiness. So joining us today is a successful businesswoman defining her own standards and happiness. Lisa Crawford. She's a lawyer, luxury real estate broker, associate, and podcast host of Learn Biz Podcast. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello, ladies. How are you?
Good.
We are good. How are you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm doing great as well. So happy to be here with you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. So before we get into, any topics on relationships, I kind of just want you to dig in a little bit deeper on some of your business success, your professional success.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity. My background originally is in law. I am a native of Ohio. I graduated from the University of Cincinnati. Started my initial career was in banking. So let me go all the way back to when I graduated from undergrad. And I worked in banking for about 3 or 4 years. At the time, I was dating a nice man, and he was like, you know what, you argue too much, you need to go to law school. so I'm like, that's a good idea. So I set off and I went to law school, and after I graduated from law school, I worked as a prosecuting attorney. I was kind of thrown into the criminal arena, and that was a wide awakening for me in terms of my initial career in law. So I practiced law doing criminal prosecutions, and then I left to start doing criminal defense. I started doing practicing family law, adding different areas of my practice. So I had a healthy practice. I was also a radio personality for about 10 years in my hometown with Radio One. I'm sure you guys know of Kathy Hughes and her huge success with Radio One. So Cincinnati had one of, I think, only a few all urban talk format radio stations. And so I was fortunate to have a show there for about 10 years called Lisa and the Law. So doing that, practicing law, basically reshifted to South Florida, brought my practice down here, and things kind of changed with my practice. I changed my practice areas to probate, administration, and estate planning. And then my latest ad has been my career in real estate. It really worked well with my probate practice, so I got my license. And then recently I became a broker associate in real estate. So that's what I do now, practicing law, but turning that corner to practice more and more in real estate. And then finally, my business partner, Sandy, and I, we started a podcast just almost a year ago, not quite, called Learn Biz the Podcast. It's on YouTube. And we basically interview business persons. We've had Chelsea on, but we talk to entrepreneurs about their journey in business. And so it's kind of like a peer-to-peer teaching platform for entrepreneurs to kind of learn from each other. So we're really enjoying that.
So you just based off of your resume, we can tell that you are very intelligent and very successful. So do you think that women can have it, quote unquote, all? And what is your definition of having it all?
I think women can have it all. And I will tell you what I mean by that. But you have to kind of compare the freedoms that women have in America to everywhere else in the world. And when you look around and you kind of compare and contrast, you realize if you're going to have it all, the best place to have that is in America, really. So I feel that we have a lot of freedoms in this country, and women have really excelled to the point where they can stand on their own economically, and in so many other ways. That's what I mean by having it all, because some women choose to maybe have a partner, be in a relationship, get married, and some women decide, I don't want to go there, and I don't need to, and I don't need a partner. So like that. So that's what I mean. You can be in business, you can live your life, you can date, you can do everything pretty much a man can do. And I really feel weird saying that, but but really, you have a lot of freedoms as a woman in this country.
It's true.
And,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Lately there's been a lot of talk about successful women and how they're not easy to be in relationships with. Does that hinder relationships for you being so professional?
I've definitely had issues with that in my relationships. I feel that, I almost, well, you ladies, we can't turn this into a shrink session, but I will say this, that those dynamics have been present in my relationship. My first husband, he didn't go to college. And so that didn't really matter to me. But, there were times when I felt challenged. And I don't know, I always thought it was because, maybe because he didn't have a college degree and I did. It just felt like there was friction around that. And that was weird. But it did happen in my relationship some. And my mom's advice out of that is that you have to really date and be with someone on your own level. So if you're college educated, you really should be only dating folks that are college educated, because it's too much work when you're dealing. I know, and I feel really bad for saying this because this is not the way I started out thinking, but that's what I would say on that.
Well, I mean, there's actually a clip that I saw this morning, and it was about, I think you may have sent it to me, but pretty much the therapist was saying, the life coach, is that especially in the Black community, there is not, like, if you are a woman, we are exceeding men when it comes to education, when it comes to finances, when it comes to opening businesses in the Black community. And then there's not enough men to go around when you're saying date on your level. So just within your friend group, do you think that that's a challenge?
Yes, it's absolutely a challenge. And I can give you a great example. When I moved down here to South Florida, more than a decade ago, I was freshly divorced at that point in time. And as far as this whole starting over thing, I honestly didn't ever think I would date again. Because I didn't like to really go out to bars and hang out too much and things like that. So my sister was like, "You're never going to find anybody in South Florida. This place is like a playground for men. And so, you want to be in a serious relationship. It's like, good luck." So, but, fortunately for me, I was able to find someone and began dating, and I'm totally in a happy relationship. But it was kind of testy. And I know girlfriends who are, they have everything together, but they don't have that soulmate and they don't have that partner. And they feel that, like, the chances of that coming could still be a long time from now, and they're ready.
It is me.
So,
I am her. I am her. It is me.
That's tough. And but for my sister telling me to go on that computer dating website, I think I would probably be in that same bag right now.
Did you find your man on a website?
I'm gonna go ahead and admit that.
Yes, Lisa, yes. Because we're trying to get Miss Leah over here to join.
All right. When I go home tonight, I'm gonna. What app? Can I ask what app were you on?
It was plenty of fish.com.
It's like that's like a.
Listen,
that's like walking through a minefield.
What's meant to be is meant to be. Okay.
It's like walking through a minefield. Plenty of fish. All right, I got that one on my phone already.
But you have to understand what my first initial, phase was in terms of the search. I was looking for free. It's like, if it's free, it's for me. But I didn't realize that if it's free, it's for everybody else too now.
Yeah, exactly.
So you mentioned that you're a lawyer and you do family law, which means you deal with a lot of divorces.
Oh, great. I need one.
I have, yes.
So yes. What is the main reason, just throughout your years of practice, that couples get divorced?
You know what? There are as many reasons as there are, what can I say, beans in a bag. There's so many different reasons. I dealt with one couple, and they were married for almost 50 years. And they were getting divorced as senior citizens.
No.
And I asked her, I said, why why are you getting divorced? Like lawyers really don't need to divorce somebody. I don't really need to know all your background and what was good and what was bad. But I was I didn't understand. I said, why are you getting divorced? And she said, oh, we just grew apart. And I said, really? She said, well, it looks like I woke up one day. We were sleeping in separate beds. We were eating dinner and breakfast at separate times. And I was going on vacation with my girlfriends and having good times. He was never in none of the pictures. And I wasn't in any of his pictures anymore. And I just decided, since we're really not together, we just need to move on.
That makes sense.
And she said, we never had a fight or an argument a day in our lives.
50 years? I don't know. You coming with me, bro.
Yeah, no, after 50 years, you gonna wipe my butt.
We locked in.
You wiping my butt when I need it wiped,
For real.
and I'm wiping yours, and we gonna be together,
But,
whether you like it or not.
Maybe she just had no intention. She just wanted to do her, And I mean, you married.
What you
so
doing? Y'all been married 50 years?
Girl,
That means the lady
listen,
like 70,
listen,
80.
But 70 is not.
Yeah,
70.
they were in their 70s.
Yeah, but 70 back in the days is not 70s now. I have a client that comes in that is actively dating and gets it in more than I do.
You don't even want to go on Tinder.
She gets it in more than I do, okay? And she's in her 70s.
You know what? I know you're right about that because I have a girlfriend that is in her late 70s and she's having the time of her life.
Yes, ma'am.
She met her computer love too, so she's like, "You like to do? Oh, I like to do. You like to? I like to." Like, of course, you guys are all matched up. So she's having the time of her. I told her, Steve Harvey said you gotta wait 90 days now. And she said, look, I ain't got 90 days. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do what I
Okay.
Computer love.
All right. Fine.
Computer
Fine.
love.
Well, maybe I won't be going to London by myself then if I get on this app, huh?
Listen, so
That's right. Just, I mean, we all have to be safe, of course, and things like that. But short of checking someone out and you feeling comfortable, going on ahead. Just enjoy life.
Oh, I got the website to do a background check. Yeah, all right, y'all. Y'all convinced me, okay?
Lisa, one of the things we wanted to talk about is being a successful woman, not being married, and not having children, and how you navigated, how you dealt with the questioning about that. And the reason that I bring this up is because there have been a lot of talk about Tracee Ellis Ross being the poster child for single women. And when she posts pictures, there being a lot of comments just questioning why she doesn't have children and why she doesn't have a husband and, how she can't have fulfillment in life without those things. And so I really wanted to dive in on that topic about, just what society thinks about a woman not having children and not being married by a certain age.
Wait, let me just ask a quick question. Is she dating?
Well, Leah says Tracee Ellis Ross.
She be in the
streets.
She's in the streets.
But she's not public about what she does and when she does it.
And I think she kind of dates her mom. Like she's very low key. Like whoever knew who Diana Ross's boyfriend was back in the days. I never knew.
Oh,
until she had the kids.
Very true about that.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing, women are stigmatized, early on when you miss that so-called deadline and your family and friends think you should have been married by then. It used to be that you must be gay. I mean, come on now, we dealt with all kind of things out there, or something must be wrong with you, right? So now we've gotten past all of that and we're much more mature and advanced as a society in some respects. So now I just think it comes down to just choice. It comes down to choice. And a lot of women, let's face it, have put their career before families, before men. It's a choice. If you say, I want to build a business and I want to work for myself and build something that, maybe a legacy or something, you might have to choose between that, making babies and taking care of children and going to PTA meetings and being that super businesswoman that you want to be. And I think that what it comes down to, like if I had a situation back in the day, possibly where my husband might have been willing, or we had a situation where he could have raised and taken the children to school and did all the stuff that's traditionally for a woman, it might have worked out. But that wasn't that type of situation.
She wanted
You wanted a
she
stay at
wanted
home
a stedman. She wanted a
Okay,
stedman.
Lisa, I see you. Me too.
I hear you.
I mean, but I've talked to some of my white girlfriends. They've done that role reversal stuff quite a bit in some of their.
They do. They're more open to it. I noticed that white men are more open to doing that. I don't know. A lot of it is ego when it comes to like a man, staying home. You know, like he'll feel like his friends look at him crazy, or his family look at him crazy.
But here's the thing: it's like. Black men are typically behind, the black woman. So it's like either if you get into a relationship and it's a black man and a black woman, and the woman is automatically making more money and she continues to progress, it just might fall into place where the man stays home and takes the kids. But then again, it kind of goes back to what we were talking about before, is do we know how to come home as a woman and still be submissive?
See, I don't think I could do a stay-at-home husband.
Really?
No.
I think it takes some training.
What do you think you might disrespect them?
I wouldn't do it intentionally, but I just feel like, when you wake up in the morning and he over there sleeping all nice and peacefully.
But do stay-at-home moms do that? No. Normally, stay-at-home moms are up with the kids. They cleaning. They doing this. But
I just mean, like, I don't know. I guess if it's in that dynamic, then I could do it. But I don't know.
But don't you remember that phase where, like, you saw a lot of men out there pushing baby carts out there on the street, taking care of it? Like, I love seeing just. It's not about a man or a woman. It's family work, right?
Right.
So I just think,
I guess because I'm past,
how it could have worked.
I'm past the whole raising kids phase. Like, I done had mine and he's grown. So probably that's why I'm like.
Well, both of y'all, if y'all don't have no kids, y'all both got to go to work or, provide for the family. Yeah. But again, I think it's harder for especially women of color to kind of come home and be submissive. And I think, Lisa, you and I have talked about that before. So do you have any tips or any tricks or anything that you use to kind of like help with that aspect, especially when you have a very dominating job?
Let me tell you something. You know that thing, like, you go to work, say you're in a professional corporate setting, and you know how to put on that certain type of talk, and you do what you have. And then when you come home, you're like, and
you gotta take it off at the door. Yeah.
It's the same thing in a relationship, right? I think it's the same thing. We have roles that we have to play to make things work and progress along. And if one of those things is like, I'm going to sit here and he needs to kind of talk and I'm going to listen, even though I'm really, really tired. I really want to just go to bed and have a good hot bath but I'm going to sit here and listen to what he has to say, because it's a value and this is a relationship and this is how we show value to each other. And when you start thinking of it in those dynamics, submission is a beautiful balance in a relationship. But it has to be balanced. Like, one can't be top dog all the time and the other one is always kind of, taking it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Luke, I think the live is down.
What was I going to say? No, I definitely agree with that. What happened?
The live is down.
Oh, is she still on?
Well, it says it's there, but it's not.
Is Lisa still on?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's still here.
Okay, Lisa, sorry. We couldn't see you, but we can still hear you.
Okay.
No, I definitely agree with that. But I don't think it's an easy thing. And then a lot of people say that they want to be in these relationships or want a relationship and don't really understand the work and the mindset shift that has to be done when you enter into them.
Can I ask, how long after your divorce did you start dating someone else?
It was just about 7 years.
Oh, okay, girl, I got time.
That's a lot of time.
See, I'm just over a year. I'm going on like a year and a half. from my last relationship.
Oh
So
yes,
I
you
got time.
pour all that into you,
I got
all
time.
that energy
Yeah.
into yourself. So you just beautify yourself, you pamper yourself, you love yourself, and the more you do that, it's weird how that works, but the more attractive you become. It's crazy.
So what from the children aspect? Because I feel like when I start a job or when I'm working at a job, I always want to lie and say I have kids, so I have an excuse if I don't want to come to work or something.
What?
Because other than that, if you don't have no kids,
They
they
be
be
like,
like, "Nah, bitch, you better be here."
You got a dog. That's your job.
They don't care. So how have things been, or your experiences been, navigating the professional industry without any children?
Well, you listen to everybody else talk about their children and raising their children. And, in some of my careers, I just watched these children grow up. And it's kind of crazy like that. But I had nieces and nephews, and I, of course, had an opportunity and did things with them throughout the years. But you know how that is. You always kind of in the back of your mind, at least I felt like I really wished I had not made such a sacrifice that I didn't have children, because now I still have to get a puppy. Like I still have that nurturing instinct, and I still need to cuddle something.
She sounds like
that
me, like
thing
totally
will not
me.
leave me alone.
See, I had a child, but my son is 28. So like all my friends now are having babies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have those moments where I'm like, damn, like, but I have grandkids, but they don't live here, so it's not like I can see them when I want. But I feel you, girl. I feel your pain.
It's tough. It's really tough.
I wish I had
ladies,
more.
I'm just talking right now, but I've cried about this before.
You know, wow. Claudia Jordan posted something about her aunt that's in like her 70s, and she was saying she didn't have children either. But at least, she doesn't single by herself, but she was saying that she always regret, because Claudia hasn't had one. She's pushing 50, and she's telling her, she was like, the silence and the loneliness is deafening. And I don't want to feel like that.
But then there's some women who don't regret not having children.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, no.
true.
Yeah,
I feel like the grass is always greener.
Yeah, but I guess because she doesn't have a husband, because when you separate yourself from your friends and you go home, you're going home by yourself. Mm-hmm. And sometimes being home alone is tough. You know what I'm saying? That silence, and your phone ain't ringing, and I'm telling you, I'm living it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes your phone
don't ring whether or not you're in a relationship. The shit be dead. Okay, let me just tell you.
Girl, I remember times I'd be like, I used to have to turn my silence on. Like that's when I was in the streets. Yeah, But yeah,
I gotta still call myself to see if the phone works. No,
Right?
no, I'm just joking. I love you, babe.
No, yeah. But.
No, I think that it's also very important, especially now within the days of social media, to just be authentic about what relationships look like. Because there's people who are in relationships who try to make it look like it's all roses and smiles and laughter, and it's like, no, it's not all that all the time. And so we have to be realistic about what we're asking for, and then too realistic about changing ourselves and our mindsets, and so that when we do have that opportunity to be in a relationship, we are giving our best self.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think that's what happens. I think we can't take the mask off. You can't get too comfortable and just put your old house shoes on and your old nightgown. You really got to kind of stay in that mode that, I'm in a relationship and I want to keep it fresh. I want to keep it live, and I got to put on a good face. You need your me time. Don't get me wrong. But you just got to remember that this is a relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Lisa, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure to have you on. If there's anything you want to share with the viewers on how they can contact you or anything you have coming up, now is the time.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am Lisa K. Crawford. I am a luxury realtor and waterfront specialist here in South Florida. So if you're looking to buy or sell, please give me a call. My phone number is 954-870-7600. And also, we have an Entrepreneur Mindset Summit coming up on May 10th on YouTube. So please check out Learn Biz, the podcast. We're going to have some dynamic business minds talking about great topics, a trademark, copyright, patent law. We're going to talk about social media and branding, accounting, budgeting. And I know I'm forgetting some things, but it's 2 hours, it's action packed, and it's meant for entrepreneurs at every phase of business. So I hope you ladies can check it out as well.
Definitely. You writing it down?
Definitely. And we'll tag you in the post for anybody who missed it. We'll have it in the comment section so that people can follow the Learn Biz podcast, because you guys are also produce a show weekly with different entrepreneurs where they share tips on their entrepreneurship journey.
Yes, and thank you, Chelsea, for being one of our guests. We really appreciate you coming on as well.
Thank you for having me. All right, Lisa, we will see you soon. Thanks again.
Right, have a good night. Nice to meet
Bye,
you, Lisa.
ladies. Good night.
Bye.
Well, I guess,
You're downloading Tinder tonight?
I don't think I'm going to do Tinder.
What you gonna do?
I don't know. But there's other ones. I don't think Tinder. I just think Tinder.
Do Bumble.
No, there's another one. There's
Black People
Facebook
Meet?
has one. Black People Meet is not around anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
I know there's one called Black BLK. And then Facebook has one. I guess I'm gonna give it a try. I mean, what I got to lose?
I don't think there's anything wrong with internet dating.
Do I have to do it locally though?
Yes, you want a man out of the state? You can't go nowhere. Where you moving to?
This area is just I ain't gonna
You
lie.
don't know.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I went to the laundromat this morning. let me tell y'all something. Ladies, stop going out the house early in the morning just like I'm gonna run to the store. Always go outside looking your best. Cause
Bitch, that's hard.
I was a hot ass mess this morning and I saw the finest man in the laundry. I was like, see, bitch. That's why you're not gonna find a man. He was amazing. And I was just,
You didn't say, you ain't give him the winky eye?
girl, I looked like I just winked myself out of bed. Like I was not, I was just like, he was fine, girl. He was fine.
Hopefully
He
you'll
was
see him
chocolate. He
again.
was tall. He was, and I was surprised that he was in a laundromat because he didn't, like, that laundromat right there on US 1, that ain't the outdoor
Right.
one,
Yeah.
that's any given Sunday right there. Like,
Right.
you don't know what you're going to see in there. But God, he was beautiful. He was chocolate.
Listen, you gonna find him on Tinder. Trust me.
He had a little grade going on. He was just...
You gonna find him on Tinder. Trust me.
And I was walking around looking like yuck mouth. Ugh, don't do that, ladies. Take your time. Brush your teeth in the morning. Put your hair in a ponytail.
Not brush your teeth in the morning.
Well, I did brush my teeth, but damn, like, I ain't do nothing else.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna stop
goodness.
doing that.
All right, lesson for the week.
This shit is gonna be hilarious. All right,
Lesson for the week. Don't go out of the house looking crazy.
don't, ladies, don't do it.
Yeah, anything else you want to mention?
So next week we are gonna have a hot show. I really wish I was about that life to get.
I feel like you should be.
I just can't. I don't know. I got family that watches this show.
Oh Lord.
Well, you do it then. Well, you do it then.
Oh man, let me ask my man. Baby, can I do it? Let me ask my man if I could do it.
Listen, I don't want to attend your funeral. Anyway, you guys support us on our Cash App. $.
We didn't tell them what was
at
coming
the
up.
Chit Chat
We are
Live.
having an erotic massage therapy.
Yeah, he's
y'all.
And when I say emphasis on the erotic, I'm gonna be posting some of his videos throughout the week on the page, so make sure you guys look on the Instagram page.
He is joining us live in studio, and Leah is going to get a live demonstration.
You can massage these damn shoulders. That's about it. Shit, we got video. God damn it.
But anyway, y'all, again, if you missed this episode, you can watch the replay. Don't forget that you should also tell a friend to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are on Twitter and Cash App, all at $ the Chit Chat Live, but for Twitter, no $.
Yeah, we've been stuck on 226 for like 2 weeks now. Like, we need some subscribers.
Oh,
Like,
don't stress me out.
but that's
Don't
all right.
stress
See,
me
when I
out.
start being in y'all inbox like a Jehovah's Witness, then y'all gonna be mad at me. But okay.
Yes, please subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. And we will see you back here next Tuesday, 7:30.
Bye. Boy, when I tell you, I gotta pee. Oh shit, I'm still on live. Gotta go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.